Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel Nifty Forecast and my name is Lokesh. Let's look at the bank Nifty intraday chart and try to see what we have discussed yesterday and what has happened today. Right, we were discussing about a large number of puts being accumulated, and we have discussed that Nifty would fall and then it will make a bullish side, right? I mean, that is what we precisely discussed. And although there was not much of the bearish activity, it was evident that end of the day we have seen awesome bullish run, right? That is exactly what we discussed yesterday. I hope you all are with me on this. If you are with me on this, please hit the like button, share it among your traders fraternity. It gives immense motivation for seeing rising subscribers and encouraging me. Right, so this is what has happened here on the bank Nifty front. And what does Nifty look like? If you ask me, bank Nifty is kind of facing some issue. I mean, some strong resistance, some everywhere. I think it is not absolutely bullish as much as what we get to see in Nifty. Right, so Nifty is almost a flat thing. It just opened here somewhere, and 15,684 to 15,754. Not much of activity, but it was just a one-side travel for Nifty. Right. So these days I have shifted my focus from Nifty to Bank Nifty as well. I don't have any specific inferences, but I just wanted to give it a shot in the manual activity. Although the algo trading would definitely do its job in both Nifty and Bank Nifty. It's the manual account that we are looking at. Right, so this is what the intraday chart looks like, and let's also look at the intraday, I mean daily chart. Daily chart, when the volumes were really less, I mean when the candlestick was bearish, the volumes were really high, and when it was a sideways travel, the volumes are really low, right? Let's also look at what's the status with Nifty and try to understand. It is same thing. I mean, it is. I mean, if you look at it very closely, do we not see a bearish engulfing pattern here? I mean, it is engulfing almost 1, 2, 3, 4 candlesticks. Are you able to see some inference here? Yes, right. I hope you all are looking at a bearish engulfing. I mean, it is a massive bearish engulfing candle with striking volumes. Right. You must be aware of this candle throughout the month. All right. So what does the data tell us? We are looking at the bhavcopy, and as always, I was just studying bhavcopy to plan my trades. Yeah. So a significant number of open interest added, 6 lakhs in the current month, 1 lakh in the next month, and for month also there is some activity, although we don't consider it much. Price, I mean the spot price moving up, and significant increase in the open interest tell us what? If you have missed watching my advanced series of videos, I would request you to go to the channel playlists. In the playlist section, you will be able to see advanced trader series, wherein there are 2 videos that will give you a blueprint of how to plan trades one day in advance and how to take entries. Both are different videos. Please watch out and plan your trades. All right, so what does this infer? I mean, what do we infer from this? Some bullishness. Yeah, but let's also look at the intraday activity. What does the intraday activity tell us? Intraday activity is largely on the sell side, my friends. Look at this. There has been a lot of sell side activity by the participants. This is a humongous number if you ask me. Yeah, it's definitely a big number. Right, so let's also look at the OI data. OI data for planning near short term to long term. I mean, long term for us doesn't cross more than 10 days. So what does this say? I mean, until yesterday, we were able to see a 40k plus contracts more than the short side trades, right? Long side trades being dominant. And what has happened today? What we just saw here, the volume information, the intraday activity, That is exactly reflected here, and we are able to see a positional sell activity also from the major market players, right? So what does this give us? I mean, what clues do we infer from it? It is very simple, my friend. You have to look for a bearish activity immediately after the open. All right. So what does the options tell us? The options also tell us that there has been a lot of short side trades, index options, and the intraday was showing long side of the trade, right? You are able to see a notice, right? Difference, right? In the intraday, in the option side, there is long side, and for a positional, in the index options, there is short side of the trade, right? What do you get to understand? It's very clear. There will definitely be a slip in the market for sure. All right. That being said, I want you all to be very cautious with the shorts, because I see Nifty claiming 16,000 this month. That is exactly my thumbnail says. Right. So let's also look at some of the stocks that we can consider for trading tomorrow. Bajaj Finance, it is extremely on the bullish side. I mean, yesterday we discussed about Bajaj Finance, but we had a different view, and I want all my followers to watch my videos on the advanced traders thing, that you'll be able to see it in my playlist, so that you will be able to take entry properly, right? Don't skip it for the sake of it, because we are aspiring for a full-time career, and if we are not able to spend 30 to 40 minutes, what kind of full-time trader we'll be able to get, right? So it's my sincere request. There is absolutely good content in it. That's exactly how I take entries into market, right? So look at this. I mean, there is a significant open interest here in the 6100C, and the prices increase phenomenally, right? So that means there is absolutely bullish team. But for you to take an entry tomorrow on the bullish side, you have to check a few parameters, like what is happening in the OI option chain in the intraday, and what does the VWAP tell you, and what does the volume tell you. You know, you have to look at all these parameters and then take a trade. Just because I told you that it is on a bearish side or a bullish side, do not jump into the trade tomorrow, because end of the day you are responsible for your losses, my friends, right? All I can do from this channel is just give some education, a valid, genuine education that I have learnt very hard, as in, I had no guru, or I don't really had so much money to put in webinars, attend classes everywhere and all that, but this is all that I have learned, trial and error. All right. So there is absolutely good information in the playlist that is there in the channel. I request you to please look at it. Uh, and now we will look at the other few stocks. Infi, that is extremely on the bullish side, if I had to tell you. Bank Nifty here shows bullishness, but yeah, there could be a two-side travel for Bank Nifty and Nifty also from tomorrow. Yeah. So Titan put writing has been there very aggressively. These many number of lots are being on the short side. Puts are shorted, so you can understand what you have to do tomorrow, right? So the plan is very simple, my friends. Look for a short opportunity on a short term, but if you are a long term player, I mean, in the futures and options, if you are a long term, I mean, for us long term will be a maximum of 10 to 15 days, right? So if you're a long term player, you should look for a long side of the trade in the index. I anticipate 16,000 for Nifty very soon in this month. Alright, so that's about it for the content, my friends. I hope you are liking the content that I'm posting every day. It definitely needs a lot of hard work, and I am not that guy, who will do a lot of editing stuff. I don't want to, make aggressive marketing. I am comfortable doing whatever I know without any edits. Right. So I request you all to please encourage me by sharing the channel information among your friends and Telegram groups or WhatsApp groups or whatever groups that wherever you think learning, there is a scope for learning for the markets. I mean, newcomers into the trading fraternity. Right. Thank you so much for spending time on this video. I request you to trade very safe. Bye bye.